Hey everyone, it's Markles! Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing some more Emily in Paris on the Netflix Stories app. We're going to be starting episode 6 today. So I pretty much just finished 5 a few minutes ago and I really need to see what's going to happen. So we've got to figure out if we can help Jacques save the bookstore. I mean, we just had an auction, so I don't know what we can do to help now, but we've got to try something. Anyway, let's get into this episode. If you guys are not having a good day, I really hope this video cheers you up. And if you are, then let's continue the good mood. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Jacques sniffles as you try to make sense of what he's just told you. The bookstore, your apartment, are being sold. After all these years, I cannot believe that my bookstore will be forced to close its doors. Oh, Jacques, don't worry, we'll fix this. We'll hold another auction. Jacques smiles sadly as you cross the room to join him, shaking his head. I admire your fighting spirit, Taylor. It is something I have always respected about you Americans, but I'm afraid this situation is much more dire than an egregious raise in rent. This community is generous, but to buy an entire building? He trails off, his eyes growing even more misty as they land on a particularly ancient bookshelf. I met my wife here, God rest her soul, right there in the cooking section. Wow, really? And I met Oliver here. Okay, well, he's talking about himself. What was she like? Was she a good cook? Jacques laughs through his tears, shaking his head. She was terrible. Kept coming back for more books, claiming the recipes were the problem. Finally, I worked up the nerve to offer to make her dinner myself. And I'm guessing that went well? There wasn't a dinner we didn't eat together after that. Aww. Jacques smiles wistfully, turning back towards the cooking section. Our initials are still carved into that bookcase. Now I will have to say goodbye to all that I have left of her. Oh, Jacques, she'll always be with you. He sniffles again and pulls out a handkerchief to dab his eyes. My family has owned this bookstore for almost 200 years. I was raised here. I raised my own children here. Is that really all going to come to an end now? I don't know what to say. Won't let it happen. Think we need some help? I won't let that happen. There has to be a way to fix this, and I'm gonna figure out what it is. Jacques watches, the slightest bit of hope in his eyes, as he thinks. I'm going to find someone who can help. Choose a destination. The flower shop. Emily. I don't know. Gabriel. Well, Gabriel's got money. I don't know. Let's just try Gabriel. Go to the rooftop cafe. We chose Oliver to ask for help. Why not? You meet Oliver at a beautiful cafe that overlooks the Eiffel Tower. Oliver stands as you approach, his brows knitted with concern. You rush to hug him, try to act cheerful, slump into your chair. Let's hug him. You rush towards him, and immediately he envelops you in a hug. You take a deep breath, letting the familiar scent of salt and sea calm you. He's wearing a cologne like the one from the Palais Garnier. Cologne? Oliver smiles, eyes sparkling. I knew you liked it. But his expression grows serious again as you break apart to sit down. I spoke with Jacques, and he told me everything. How are you holding up? I'm worried, freaking out. Better now that you're here. Let's just say we're worried about Jacques. He told me about Thea, and the bookstore being all he has left of her. I'm so worried he's gonna lose it. Oliver reaches for your hand, threading his fingers through yours. I'm worried for Jacques as well. But right now I wanted to make sure you're okay. Why? I'm not the one losing a building. A waiter approaches, placing 2 steaming mugs of coffee on the table. Oliver thanks him and then turns back to you. I can see the wheels turning in that brilliant mind of yours. Tell me, have you already thought of a solution? Well, you could buy the building. I don't know. Not really. Let's talk to the owner. Let's just say you could buy the building. Who better to own it than someone who cares so much about Jacques? Oliver shakes his head, remorseful. He can't. Believe me, if that were an option, I would buy the building in a heartbeat. But it isn't? For many years, the building was owned by my good friend Georgie? When he unexpectedly passed away almost a year ago now, the deed passed to his estranged brother. Claude is covetous? And not just with money, yeah, so he wants to keep it. What do you mean? He resents the friendship I had with Georges and how close we were when they were not. He has made it clear that he would never sell it to me. I see. I'm so sorry about your friend. What a jerk. Maybe we can change his mind. We could try talking to him again. He can't be all bad, right? Oliver softens, smiling fondly. George always believed that no character, real or imagined, was only good or evil. Huh? He was such a scholar of the classics, something we always bonded over. Your shoulders relax at the change in subject, a welcome, if temporary, break from your worries. Are the classics your favorite? Yes and no. The used books, classic or not, they feel even more like living, breathing things. As a boy, I would scour their pages, looking for handwritten notes and dedications. Like the notes he wrote in the book of poems he gave me? I liked to imagine the lives they lived before they came to be in my hands. Wow. What was your favorite? Sounds like you were a nerd. Is that why you do it? Do you write notes so that someday someone else might imagine the life you lived? Oliver tips his head, considering. I suppose that is part of it. I think there is something beautiful in being able to preserve a piece of yourself in such a way. Suddenly your phone buzzes, pulling your attention away. You look down to find a text from Emily. I just talked to Jacques. This is awful. We have to do something. I agree. Can you meet me at Gabriel's in an hour? We need a plan. Okay, so now Emily's on board. After you say goodbye to Oliver, you make a quick stop back at your apartment. You flop down on your bed with a sigh. I can't believe this is happening. You look out your window, the Eiffel Tower twinkling in the distance. It's a view so many people would kill to have. Could I really lose this place? Maybe. Emily has an idea. Paris isn't meant to be. This is an opportunity. We'll say Emily. She came up with the auction after all. Feeling hopeful, you head to your closet to change for dinner. So we're changing again. Why not? Let's go with straight hair this time. Why not? It's dinner. I don't wear that. That's different. And then we don't need a bag. It's okay. I'd prefer a black one, but they don't have one. You can't even see what the earrings are. Oh, let's do that. I like that. Okay, cool. Looks good. It doesn't take long for you to realize that no one, including Emily, has a plan. Oh god. I hate to say it, but no bank is going to give a loan of that size to a struggling bookshop owner. You sigh as the latest impossible idea gets shut down. Ugh, this is so depressing. Every time I look at the bookstore, I want to cry. Do we have to do this here? Emily nods, her shoulders slumped. You're right, I would kill for a change of scenery. Me too. I need a vacation, but this food is helping. But we need a plan. Let's say the food is helping. Maybe, I don't know, we could do like a food drive or something. Oh, I don't know, bake sale? Thank you again, Gabriel. I'm glad you like it. My grandmother always says that the best ideas come from full stomachs. You smile as you take another bite. A wise woman. Audrey, who has been quiet as usual, leans forward. The food is delicious, but if it's a change of scenery we need, I may have a solution. I have a family lake house in Lorry Valley. I would be happy to host you all there. A lake house? She's full of surprises. I find the fresh air helps me think. I've found many a solution on the shore of the lake. And if it doesn't work, perhaps my mother's old business school papers will offer a solution. She keeps everything from her university years in a spare bedroom there. How convenient. You had me at Lake House, let's do it. I agree, that sounds perfect. Alfie winks as he looks at Emily. If it means I get to spend the weekend with Cooper in a bikini, I'm in. They all look to you, expectant. What do you think, Taylor? Care to take the trip? Well, everybody is doing it, so let's go. I think the fresh air will do us all good. Emily looks to Gabriel, keeping her voice perfectly neutral. Will you be able to join us, Gabriel? I'm afraid not. We have 2 big dinner parties this weekend that I must prepare for. Cooper told me Parisians don't work on the weekend. Gabriel laughs as Elfie gives him a teasing smile. Yes, but I am from Normandy, remember? The 5 of us can take the early train, then. I have a few things to wrap up in the morning, but I can take the afternoon train, as long as you'll be alright without me, Cooper. Emily rolls her eyes, but she's smiling. I'm sure I'll survive somehow. As plans are made, you smile. This is gonna be just what we need, so romantic, so much fun. Let's just say just what we need. I'm sure the change of scenery will help us all come up with the perfect plan. Alright, we're going. Am I changing again? Excited. The next morning, we're slipping through concerns about the building being sold. Oh, my first trip to the French countryside. Countryside, what should I wear? Well, we literally just changed, but I guess... Oh, there's a new outfit. Let's wear this. I like that. That's adorable. And we don't need a bag. Oh, there's a new bag. Okay, we're using that. Let's just wear some more shoops. A necklace. Oh my god. That's like... Oh my god. That's so cute. Alright. We are looking great for a poolside. Dressed for the day, you quickly pack the rest of your things and head downstairs. Jacques greets you with a sad smile. Bonjour, Taylor. Good morning, Jacques. His eyes fall to your suitcase, and he frowns dolefully. I knew people would start to move out soon, but I didn't realize it would happen so quickly. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm not moving. We're saving the building. My friends and I are going to come up with a plan. Don't you worry. We just thought a change of scenery for the weekend might help clear our heads. Jacques smiles, hopeful but unconvinced. I wish you all the best of luck. You wave goodbye to Jacques, but just before you reach the door, you pause. The lighting in the bookstore is just right, and you can't resist taking a photo of Oliver's new recommendations. Let's do the initials, right? Because it's gonna show some history. And it's also about the bookstore. Okay. Let's do... Oh, stop by the bookstore for your next romantic read. I think that's perfect. We're talking about the bookstore, get people interested. Jacques watches carefully as you post the photo, and you give him a confident smile. Don't worry, Jacques. We'll be back soon with a plan to make this right. Outside, Mindy and Emily are waiting for you. Emily takes one look at your optimistic expression and grins. It looks like someone has a plan. Not yet, but I have good feeling about this trip. Mindy pulls a bottle of champagne from her purse with a wink. So do I. Now come on. I hear that French men find tan lines very sexy, and I don't want to miss a minute of the sun. You laugh, already feeling lighter as you make your way to the train station. We're going on vacation. Gorgeous. Is this the train station? Oh, it's the lake house. Good. Audrey's lake house is grand and sprawling, more like a castle than a house. You feel like a modern-day Marie Antoinette as you explore it. Damn, Audrey, you've been holding out. I can't believe you didn't tell us you own a castle. She laughs as she pops open a bottle of champagne, her shoulders relaxed. She seems so much more at ease here. It's technically my mother's castle, but she's never here. Her work in the city keeps her too busy. Suddenly, Emily lets out a loud screech, her phone in her hand. Oh, geez. There's no cell service. What am I gonna do? No service? Why didn't you warn us? That's a relief. What if my boss needs me? We'll say that. I told her that I would be available. Audrey gives you an apologetic smile as Mindy rolls her eyes. Will the two of you relax? No one in Paris works weekends anyway. Emily continues to tap helplessly at her phone screen, unconvinced. But what if Elfie needs to get a hold of me? Never fear, Cooper. I'm already here. Elfie steps into the room, grinning. And look who I've brought. Is it Gabriel? Oh, it's Charlie. Wow, and here I was thinking we all had the good castles in England. Charlie! What is he doing here? Damn, he looks good. Let's say he looks good. I'd almost forgotten how handsome he is. The countryside looks good on him, and he's wearing a different outfit. I like when they change too. It's really cool. Hello, everyone. He bows in Audrey's direction. Your Highness. Audrey laughs as Charlie makes his way to you. Milady. He takes your hand, bringing it to his lips as he bows deeply. Perhaps you'll save me a dance at tonight's ball? Hello, Charlie. It's good to see you. My dance card is full. Oh, shit. Why only one dance? We'll say that. I was hoping for a bit more. Charlie gives you a devious smile, and your blood heats at the memory of the last time you were together. I'm happy to oblige. What exactly did you have in mind? If you two would like to get a room, I'm sure the place has plenty. She winks at you before turning to Audrey. Speaking of, where are we staying? The guest rooms should all be ready if you'd like to get settled. Charlie winks as he lifts his bag, then yours, the muscles in his arms tightening. I'll take the room next to yours. Next to mine? I like the sound of it. Why don't we just share? Then I'm locking the door. Oh my gosh, do we share? I don't know. Oh my god, let's say share. It'll save us the trouble of sneaking out after everyone else goes to sleep. Oh god. Charlie gives you a feral grin as he moves closer. I don't know. I think we might need more than one bed for all the things I have planned. Oh shit. Your toes curl in anticipation as he carries your bags towards 2 rooms beside each other. With all your things settled in the guest room, you turn back to the task at hand. Maybe the building is eligible for a historical status. She sits down beside Alfie, handing him a fresh glass of champagne. It might be, but that wouldn't stop them from selling, just tearing it down. Emily frowns, but as she runs her arm down Alfie's bicep, she pauses. What about a calendar? You and all your football buddies could do a sexy photo shoot. Oh my god. Mindy perks up from her place in an armchair, feet dangling over its side. I'd totally buy it. A calendar? Come on, guys, be serious. That could work. Would you be in it, Charlie? I don't know. Let's just ask Charlie. I don't know. You play football with Alfie, right? Charlie grins from his place on the couch, lazily flexing one of his arms. Anything to help the cause. Audrey, who left to find the promised business books and papers, re-enters the room empty-handed. Oh, great. Bad news. It appears Mom's having her office redone, and her books and papers are in storage somewhere. Oh no! We should take a break. This is a disaster. That's okay. We'll just have to think of something on our own. And I'm sure we will. But didn't we also come here to clear our heads? Maybe if we stop stressing ourselves out about it, an idea will come up on its own. That might work. She cocks her head to the side as she looks around the large room. When's the last time any of you played hide and seek? Oh my god, hide and seek. What is happening? Sounds fun. I'm so gonna win. I'm the hide and seek champion. Charlie grins as he leaps from his chair. Game on. Oh god. So they're playing friggin' hide and seek. Okay, before any of you can respond, he takes off down the hall. Emily giggles as she whispers something in Elfie's ear. Then they race from the room as well. Why do I have a feeling those two really don't want to be found? Oh my god. I guess I'll count first, then go hide. Audrey gives you a wink, her typical restraint completely gone, before rushing off. Oh wow. As Mindy starts to count down, you look for a place to hide. I'll hide. Behind the couch, behind the curtains, under the table. I don't know. Behind the couch doesn't seem that great. Under the table is going to be noticeable, so I guess the curtains. Making as little noise as possible, you slip behind the curtains. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it here. We've got about 20 minutes into the episode so far. It's chapter 6, so it's pretty fun so far. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. If you guys are enjoying the story so far on Netflix Stories, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel, and I'd love to connect with more of you. Alright, so until next time, have a great day. Markles out. Bye!